Good morning. Day 2 and 7:30 a.m. Looks like it's gonna be another beautiful day here. All is good. Phew. Well, I think I spoke too soon because 20 minutes later, I just did my first Superman crash. I think all is good. Got some rocks on my elbow. And, yeah. Oh well. Could have been a lot worse. Well, this is the trail. On a great trail right now. And the mosquitoes, dang. I think they're worse than Minnesota. Bit of a challenging section here. Mile 27. Down in this little valley. That's water source down there. Luckily I don't need any because the water's a bit warm and nasty. Especially with all the cows over there. And, oh, what do we have here? Something, what could this be? What the heck? A little bit of trail love, aka trail magic from myself. I dropped this off a couple days ago. It's a margarita, strong margarita. And kept it in the creek to keep it kind of cool. Can you tell I'm hot and sweaty? I've been on this 4-mile road climb and it's in the sun and I think it's like 31, 32 degrees C, which I don't know, it's about 90 degrees or something. And I didn't bring my sunscreen, which was a mistake because I got sunburnt yesterday. I was thinking the trail would be more in the woods and not as exposed, but nope, I was wrong. So luckily at a trailhead a couple miles back, I saw a nice couple putting on sunscreen, and I asked them if I could use some, and they said I could just have the rest of the bottle. So that was very nice of you. So thanks if you're watching. They were from Reno. And that should get me through the next couple days till I resupply in Paisley. But almost done with this road climb, I think. There's a nice, hopefully ice cold spring at the top. And I just ran out of water, so looking forward to that. Well, I'm not gonna lie, made it to the top of the hill looking for an ice cold spring, and all I can find is this nasty pond. But I'm out of water, so it's gonna have to do. Good news, guys, I kept searching and I found the spring nearby, just upstream. Not much, but enough to fill up some water bottles and get my hair wet. I'm happy. I'm a happy man. I think I missed it, but I just ran into a black bear, and luckily it was scared of me, and I was scared of it, so it ran away. I don't see any cubs, so that's good. But that'll get the heart pumping. Fucking ants. When life throws you limes, you know what they say. Make margaritas. You sick of my jokes yet? You're only gonna get worse. When I hung this in the creek, I had to use dental floss because I didn't have anything else, and it worked. Lasted a couple days. I just want to give you guys a real quick recap of day 2. I'm at mile 37, which means I did like 22 and a half miles today. My biggest day yet. And I only did 14 yesterday, so it wasn't hard to beat. A bit of a roller coaster of a day, emotionally and physically. It was a lot of up and down. The worst thing were the mosquitoes. There were a couple miles in fields where the mosquitoes were just terrible. I had to put on my bug net and bug spray. I'm almost out of bug spray because I used so much of it. The other worst part was the sun. It was super hot. I didn't bring sunscreen. Stupid. I was able to borrow some from a very nice couple. So that's nice. I'm still a little bit sunburnt, not too bad. What else happened today? Oh yeah, I saw a bear, and that was kind of scary. But I've heard that if you just say, "Hey bear, where's the money I owe you?" they'll run away because they don't want to pay you back. And it worked. Sorry guys, I think this margarita is going straight to my head. I've only drank half of it, and whew, it's been a long day. So yeah, I made it here, and all is good. My body's pretty wrecked. I can barely walk, but I know the second day is always the hardest. It's very challenging because your body's just saying, "What the fuck? What are you doing? This isn't cool." But I know tomorrow will be a new day, and my body will get used to it, and I'll survive. I wanted to do I like to call it Q&A with a unicorn. I get a lot of questions, and I'm going to give you my top 3 right now. If you have other questions you want answered, feel free to comment, let me know, and I'll try to answer them. It can be whatever, my favorite type of soda, or whatever. I don't want to say anything too stupid. But yeah, no question is too stupid, so ask away. One of the most common questions I get is, doesn't that hurt your nuts? And the answer is not really, no. I've been doing it for over 30 years, so unicycling is just second nature, and my body's just used to it, and it doesn't really hurt. I stand up a lot when I'm riding, so I'm not always sitting down. I'm kind of standing up a little bit, so I'm not always sitting on them. The other thing, I have a flat unicycle seat, which is relatively new. They just came out with them maybe 5-6 years ago, and unicycles used to have the banana seats. I mean, some still do. And those are very uncomfortable if you ride for any amount of time. They're just not, it's not a good idea. The reason they're curved is to keep the unicycle seat under you. With a flat seat, it wants to move a lot, which is why you need handlebars. And that's one of the reasons why I have handlebars. It makes it more comfortable, and you can kind of make sure that the seat stays underneath you. Second question I get is, why mountain unicycle a trail? Like, why not bike it or hike it? Why do something crazy and stupid? Well, I like something different. I like to do something that most people aren't doing. I'm a bit unique, as you probably know. And it's kind of cool, to be honest, to say that you're the first person to do something. I know in this world, almost everything's been done. You name it, like, almost everything's been done. But I am the first person to attempt to ride the Oregon Timber Trail on a unicycle, which I think is pretty cool. And if I succeed, I'll be the first one to complete it. And that's something that will last forever. Like, no one can take that from me, which I don't know. I think it's kind of special and kind of unique. And I also like challenges. I like, I unicycle for a reason. I'm an engineer, or I was an engineer, and I like challenges, and I think that's part of it. I just like a challenge, and this is my newest challenge. The third question I'm going to give to you is, why the Oregon Timber Trail? The reason I chose this one is it's relatively new. It's only like 4 or 5 years old. So it's not well known. It's not well traveled. It's not like the AT where there's thousands of people. It's like a highway of hikers, which, don't get me wrong, I loved it and it was awesome and no regrets there. But I just wanted something more solo, more adventurous, I kind of have to find my way a bit more. Water sources are harder. The maps, they do have maps, but it's not like you don't have gut hooks to follow. So it's just more of a challenge, basically. And so far it's been a bit of a bigger challenge than I wanted. I thought about quitting already today because of the mosquitoes and the heat, and I just wasn't having a lot of fun. But I know tomorrow's a new day, and I don't want to quit on a bad day. I think Dixie said that, actually. But yeah, those are the Q&As. If you have more, let me know. I would love to answer them. Besides that, all is good. I'm a bit sore. The margaritas helping that. I'm making chili macaroni with beef tonight, which I already know is delicious because I've had it before. And tomorrow I'm going to try to do maybe 25 miles if I can. I know there's like 10 miles on paved road and dirt road, so that should be okay. It's going to be hot in the sun, but I have sunscreen now, so that's good. Hope you all are doing good, and remember to ride your own ride. No, ride your own life.